Good evening, folks. I'm back. I I was going to post a schedule today, but I actually slept for a few hours. I was really tired. But I am back, and we're gonna try to do some different games today. But we are actually going to be continuing a single-player game that I did not beat for a long time. Not System Shock 2, but System Shock Remake in particular, because I have not seen the game all the way through. So that's what we're gonna do. So remember the System Shock remake that I did recently? Well, I actually got this a while ago, but I never got the chance to beat this. So we're gonna try to make some progress. And here's an interesting thing that I didn't realize was patched in, or maybe I just missed the patch notes. But apparently, this game has a cheat menu. You remember when games used to have cheats? So you can just mess around if you want in single player games. Well, this game has it, and that might increase replay value, especially if you want to mess around after you've beaten the game or you just want to revisit the game. You can actually analyze the behavior of how the game works. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I did play the game off screen, but don't worry, I'll beat this game for the first time legit. But at least the game allows you to cheat by just messing around on certain sections and just to see what works and what doesn't work. And so far, the bosses in this game have been fairly straightforward, and some of them are kind of short. But it's interesting to just experiment how to defeat a boss without having to worry about dying. And I'm going to show you what progress that I did off screen. I'm just saving you the exploration part, because honestly, those things can take a while, especially when you have to vaporize items for credits. So I got a save file right here where I was just about to go into the room to do the Edward Diego boss fight. The first time you do in this game. And it's surprisingly, it's fairly straightforward once you do a bit of trial and error. And hopefully I'll get this right the first time, otherwise I just have to reload the save file. But the shield will protect you, but it will not protect you for long. It'll absorb some damage, but not enough. So we're going to need a grenade launcher, a railgun, assault rifle, and a rapier. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on the shield, use the berserk for melee, which we will need in a moment. Okay, shield is on. We're going to have the EMP going here. Here we go. That's it. How long was that? If anybody is watching this recording, you want to time that how long that takes just to defeat that? I thought I was going to use my assault rifle just a little longer, but nope. Thankfully, that boss did come in and charge at me. And yeah, this laser rapier is one of the best weapons in the game, and you're gonna need it. Especially if you want to save ammo against, certain enemies. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna delete this save file here because we just got through it. And we're gonna load another save file where I made some progress. The only difference is that I've already explored this entire level. They basically recreated this entire level almost entirely from the original, although there are some differences. Over here is Edward Diego's old office, and Edward Diego's new office is here near the elevator, conveniently. Yeah, I just like in the original, this entire area was never explored because it's sealed off, especially here. I wonder what this. I mean, at least the devs make it look like there's a living space here, but you'll never see it. And I wonder what would have looked like. But yeah, the rest of this space is surprisingly huge. And I wonder what engineering is like, because engineering is probably the biggest level in the game. So yeah, we finally made it to the... So when it came to the groves in the original game, all you do was take an elevator. probably up or down, but here it's different. It doesn't change things too much, but you actually take a tube to the grove itself. And this is the Delta Grove. And you got 3 of these to do. This one is not infected, but it still has enemies. I'm actually surprised these elevators still work. It's interesting that you can actually see the space station. And I wonder, can you actually see the space station, the actual space station, if you turn on free cam? I don't know if it's possible to do in this game, but it's actually interesting to see. Oh. Oh, you can actually see the entire, wow. I didn't realize you can actually see the entire tunnel here. But I wonder if it's possible to see the exterior, though. I wonder how accurate the exterior is. So they completely redid the level for this entire grove. At least it looks like what the original devs wanted to, but they were limited by technology at the time. You can turn those into credits, but I don't want to spend. I don't want to do that. So, what kind of monstrosities we got to deal with? We already saw the gorilla tiger mutant, but I wonder how deadly the other enemies can be. In the original game, there were robots as well. But I wonder what they're going to be doing for this. I wonder how they're going to do it this time around. Yep, you have to go to each of these groves because you have to activate a switch of some kind that I don't remember. I wonder if there are flying mutants here. I have to admit, the groves in this game actually look really cool, unlike the original. Obviously, you can be pretty creative with games nowadays, but this is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know how tough these enemies are, so we're gonna save the game right here. I don't think they can put as many enemies, otherwise it'll be unfair, because you lose resources pretty quickly if you're not careful. I remember in the original game... Oh. Pop in. Yeah, Shadow pop in. Do they incorporate the plant mutant in this game as well? I imagine you can jump up here, but I don't want to do that. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. You don't notice it the first time, but yeah. How is our frame rate here? How is our frame rate? 80. It kind of spikes. It kind of goes between 70 to 80, but it's pretty good. Now, just like the original game, you don't want to waste your resources. So, how deadly are... How much damage do these plant mutants take? Oh, you can actually target them. So... Oh. And how much ammo do we have? Because we do not want to waste our ammo. Yeah, this Magnum ammo, nope. We'll try not to waste that either. Yeah, when it comes to this Scorpion, we are already running low on ammunition, unfortunately, so we can't use that. It's interesting how you can target the plant mutants even if they're idle. So that's something you gotta pay attention to. They did almost, they kind of did blend into the background very, very cleverly, so you gotta be very careful. Interestingly enough, these plant mutants they don't take too much damage. I wonder how much you can climb this map, but who knows? It's a good thing we did switch this gun to fully automatic, so it doesn't fire in bursts because it's a waste of ammunition. You can just press left alt and just keep targeting just to see if there are plant mutants nearby. I wonder how fairly linear is this map? Because in the original it was kind of all over the place. Oh, looks like we got a platform there. Interestingly enough, this map has been this grove has been pretty linear so far. Oh. Yeah, this place looks like hell. So many things to vaporize here. But let's just make sure this area is clear, and hopefully there are no respawning enemies. Okay, drop this again. Yeah, this level has been very linear. But honestly, I prefer linear levels than, you know, levels that are very maze-like and not fun to go through. Well, you know what this means. We're gonna have to vaporize everything. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think we need the grenade launcher. That's only when we need for that gorilla mutant, which I honestly find very annoying. Okay, so let's just let's start vaporizing things. This is the probably the most tedious part in this entire game, because even if I have 153 credits right now, I actually do want to try to see if I can. How much credits are we actually gonna get by the time we do reach the final level? Because there are things you can buy from some of the machines in this game. You can mod your weapons, which are cost around 25 credits, try credits. And I'm curious, how much do you actually need to do this game? And how much credits do I have left over when it's all said and done? Yeah, things you see in the environments. I thought it's something you just walk by and ignore, but no, you can actually vaporize them for credits. Okay. Okay. All right. That's just about everything in this area. I already found the Scully for the executive level, so they try to put on creepy music for this level. I don't know if there's a charging station. I don't know if there's a charging station in this level, because in the original game there was, but at least this level looks like an actual grove, unlike the original. I don't know if the enemies in this game respawn. Yeah, I don't know if the enemies in this level respawn, but if they don't, this will make this playthrough much easier. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, convenient. I can see a mutant right in front of me. Any plant mutants here? Can't target this mutant this far away. Okay, save this. Is it just me, or is the frame rate going down here in this grove? Or is it just me? Because it kind of fluctuates between 80 to 70. Even though my GPU is it's not even working that hard right now. Oh, so don't. The only way to reach the other side is to use the jet boots. Yeah, I can see a mutant on the other side there. I wonder if this down is a trap. Alright, let's save the game again. What if you open fire on that thing from here? How interesting. It might be a trap, but whatever. See, I knew it. Knew it. These plant mutants hide in plain sight. Oh, I love it when that happens. It's pretty clever. It's pretty clever. Hmm. Thankfully, these plant mutants do not take too much damage, but you have to be very careful with your ammunition, though. Yep. Alrighty. Let's switch to the penetrator. Okay. This thing makes quick work on the mutants. Okay, save the game again. Oh, there's the flying mutants finally. Gotta be very careful conserving ammo. Yeah. This assault rifle surprisingly doesn't have that much. Wow. As soon as I target them, it catch their attention. Wow. How much ammo do I have? Not much. So we're gonna have to make each shot count. This is the magnesium, that's the penetrator. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back to our magnesium. Okay, let's just be very careful with our ammo here. Yep. Sometimes the targeting works, sometimes it doesn't. Penetrator, okay. What's with the music? We just finished the combat. Okay. Okay, you know what? How much ammo? How much damage does this spark beam do? How much ammo? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. If these plant mutants can die very easily from a spark beam, then there's no point wasting these assault rifle ammo, which is already getting pretty scarce already. Okay. That works. Although I had to switch to the assault rifle when I do come across the mutants, though. What's with the music just being weird when there's nothing going on? Yeah, that's one of the problems with this game. Yeah, we need more. We're starting to run low on battery power. Okay, save again. I feel like I could have done that a little better. You gotta be very careful with your shots. Or are those flying mutants? Should be one more. Where are you? Nope, didn't die. So far, so good. We did get some of our ammo back, which is nice. I hope this area doesn't have too many respawning enemies. Otherwise, this will be more or less just annoying to deal with again. Oh, we have a mag pulse. We actually get more ammo on the mag gun. Okay, who's next? Armory. Okay. We get a better shield. Nice. Cool. Another Mark III assault rifle. Nice. Yeah, looks like there were survivors, but unfortunately they did not survive. Darn. So much junk to vaporize. You know, I was wondering when we were going to get more supplies, but we got lucky. Exploration is rewarding. That's what makes these games, or single-player games, interesting. If you have the chance to explore and you do get supplies, it's nice. But it's also pretty frustrating when you don't have any rewards for exploration. All right, so this magnesium. Are we on magnesium ammo? No, let's just switch back to that for now. Yeah, we're starting to run low on ammunition again, but we do need all these guns, unfortunately. This spark beam. Oh man, where is our charging station in this level? I hope there is one. Too bad we cannot carry that thing with us. So we have to remember to come back to that room later. This is the tedious part of the game, you know, just vaporizing things as soon as you see them. Because you never know. You never know if you're gonna need these credits later. It's interesting how we can vaporize things so efficiently in this game. Makes me raise a lot of questions. Alright, I think that's everything. You know, I'm going through this as thoroughly as I can, but it is still possible to miss things, unfortunately. Okay, is there anything in this? Empty. Drop. Yeah, just empty, and we're good. There is a switch. There is a switch for... Yeah, there's supposed to be a switch for the jettisoning and the grows in this grove somewhere. Okay, looks like we got more bad guys. That must be where we gotta go. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we're gonna need energy. We're gonna need energy to cross this, otherwise we'll fall to our death. Where is a charging station in this level? Starting to run low on battery packs. So we're gonna have to not use our shield. And only use it when we have to. Is there a plant mutant hiding here somewhere? It's very clever when it blends in with the level. It doesn't seem like the enemies are respawning in this level so far. Oh, it's broken. Okay. Let's switch to our Magnum. Just switch between the weapons. Let's hope this level is not too long. Is there any plant mutants hiding here? No plant mutants here? There's a switch there. Yeah, it looks like this upper level is just looping around. Okay. But we gotta find these cameras to lower the security level anyway. Alright. What's next behind this door? Oh. Looks like we can't go this way. Yep. Can't go that way. I'm actually surprised this platform is still working. Is there any plant mutants down here? No? So far, I don't see anything. What is this? Oh, gorilla mutant. Yeah. Those things are annoying. The gorilla tiger mutants, they take up a lot of health. Even on at least on the highest difficulty. I'm actually surprised these platforms are still working. Nice. You know, I'm wondering when we're gonna get these gorilla tiger mutants to make another appearance. I kid you not, the gorilla tiger mutant can take one frag grenade in the face and still survive. And even if you try to melee them, they can still take damage. They can still survive quite a bit of damage. All right, we already came through that way, so we're gonna have to go down here, and hopefully you can see the gorilla tiger mutant in time. This level doesn't seem to be that big. It seems relatively small. All right. Did you see that? That gorilla tiger mutant did not react at all when I threw this frag grenade at it. Wow, it did not react at all. So one frag grenade is not enough to kill it. And do we have enough ammo for osmium at all? I think for osmium we're still running low. So yeah, I'm actually surprised it was that easy. Is it still alive? Nope, it's finally dead. Yeah, you don't take your chances with the gorilla tiger mutants in this game. Somehow the gorilla tiger mutant is more annoying than the invisible mutant. Oh, I see you. The AI in this game is definitely its biggest weakness, ironically. You got an AI villain, but the AI in this game is not the best. Well, we get a chance to save the game again, so why not? I wonder what this puzzle is all about. Is there another plant mutant hiding here somewhere? Oh, there's another supply room over there. Yeah, this Gorilla Tiger mutant, they have quite a bit of health in the highest difficulty. And I think I just took care of all the enemies in this level. I think. And it looks like I just reduced the security level. It looks like I finally reduced the security level significantly. What's the security level right now? Really? It doesn't tell me how much... It doesn't tell me the security level? Unless you look it up? Okay. I don't know what kind of a puzzle this is, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh, lift is disabled. Probably because of this puzzle that we gotta do. Yeah. I wonder what this button does. But it looks like we got a puzzle or something to do. Nope, can't go in there. Wonder what's in that room, because the security level is now significantly lowered. And it looks like we can go in there. Yep, couldn't go in there before. It doesn't look like they're respawning enemies here. Alright, what's behind this door? I hope there's a charging station. Oh, there we go. Finally. I was wondering where there was when the charging station was going to show up. About time. Yeah, I think yeah, the safe. Yep, that's where we gotta go. Oh, that's how you activate the lift. Something tells me there's a boss fight here or something. I mean, you expect it to be this easy? I don't think so. This is a little too easy. You would think with this open space, something's gonna happen. No? Okay. Wonder what's behind here. Let's just explore the rest of this area first before going there. Ooh, nice. Two mutants around the corner. Got it. Level security, 0%. Okay. Alright, this was surprisingly simple. Nothing there. Well, level security is now at its lowest. I wonder what's behind this door here. Let's see how much ammo do we have here? Empty. Drop it. Alrighty. What's behind this door? Door is manually locked. Oh. Can't go in there. Well, here we go. The safety interlock. That's where we gotta go. How much ammo do we have? Not much. Let's stick to this assault rifle for now. Okay. Yeah, AI in this game is definitely not very good. It's flawed. Alright, let's switch this to a grenade. Let's just switch this to a frag grenade. Yeah, we haven't used this one yet, so beautiful. Anyone else? No? Okay, that was surprisingly easy. Just one frag grenade and one shot from the penetrator, and that's it. Okay. Oh! That explains that door. Okay. Anything to loot in this room? Nothing there. Alright, we do get this scorpion ammo finally. Yeah, we're gonna use the scorpion against these plant mutants because they are definitely I don't want to use this assault rifle ammo all the time.
Safety interlocks disabled.
That's one of 3. Is this puzzle actually gonna give us anything or what? Or is it just window dressing? Oh, I don't think that door actually opens, or doesn't. So, does this puzzle actually do anything? Does this does this does this actually do anything or no? I'll actually look this up right now. Because if this is not a puzzle that gives us anything, then I'm just gonna move on. Let me look this up. Let's see if this Delta Grove chest has any. It does give us anything or no. What do you get as a reward? Do you get any reward or anything like that at all? And I mean, what do you get if you do manage to get through this? Oh boy. This chess puzzle is this is the one that's going to give you the inventory upgrade. Wow. Wow. And I'm not a chess player at all. Yeah. So apparently, if I'm not mistaken, this thing oh this yeah. Oh, this puzzle here. This is gonna be annoying. What does this button do? Yeah, so that door only open after you do this puzzle. Oh, this is fun. And I'm already running low on inventory. And yeah. Uh, so I think green is me. Green is me. Boy. This is gonna be annoying. Apparently apparently there's only 3 red pieces, but apparently it is not easy. And this is randomized too, so you cannot just look up a guide. Yep, it is randomized, so you can't just you look up a guide. And who is the freaking king anyway? That's a pawn, that's a rook, that's a bishop, that's a knight. Yep. I never was into chess, so yeah. Yep, this is gonna be fun. What is this? Oh, what is this thing again? Can travel diagonally. Can't travel anywhere. Yep, you have to play chess. Fun. Nope. Can't move diagonally. Nope. Yeah, this is annoying. For some reason, the movement of the chess pieces is very limited here. I cannot move so much. This is very limited. Can't move this piece for some reason. Nope. Like, it's very limited. Like, yeah. I'm not a chess player, but even this seems very limited. Like, you can only move so many times. Yeah, I really don't want to play chess, but you gotta go for that equipment upgrade, that inventory upgrade, which we really need to get. This is annoying. Can't move this piece for some reason. And, yep. Yeah, this is gonna be very annoying to deal with. This is not the best. Nope. Some pieces you cannot even move. Some pieces you can move forward, and sometimes you cannot. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's a bit inconsistent. Sometimes you can move it, and sometimes you cannot. And it's only two pieces, but this is not easy. Oh boy. So you have to get this piece somehow. So you have to be on this platform, huh? This is annoying. Why cannot this piece move forward at all? See, sometimes you can move it, sometimes you can't. I don't get it. Especially when I'm not a chess player. See, sometimes you can move it, certain pieces, and yeah. This is not. This is just. Yeah. Can only move one. Okay. Can only go. Yeah. Yeah, cannot make that go forward, so. So object of the game is to defeat the red piece. I don't know if you can defeat both pieces, but you have to go for that piece somehow. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna create another save here. Yeah, this is gonna be frustrating. This piece can't move anymore for some reason. Well, at least after you defeat all the enemies, the game at least lets you take its time. But that doesn't make it any better. You can't move this piece at all. This piece can only move. Yeah, it's a bit inconsistent. I mean, I absolutely no idea how this version of chess works. Alrighty. I have no clue what just happened. I think I just ran out of energy. But whatever. Uh, do, do, do. Yeah, I just ran out of energy. Yep. This is chess. Was never really into chess. Yes. I mean, the object of the game is to just defeat the king. Yeah, this is annoying. Hmm. Um. This is me, a non-chess player, trying to do this puzzle. Can't move this piece for some reason. Sometimes you can move it, sometimes you can't. Nope, can't move this at all. Hmm. If I move, yeah, if this, I don't know. Just do trial and error. Screw it. Yep, can't do that. If I put this piece there, it's going to be checkmate, I think, for me. But let's just try it. Really? Hmm. Can't go sideways for some reason. Yep, can't do that. Nope. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Not the most exciting thing to be doing, but... Nope, can't do that. Nope. Can only do one move there. Hey,
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
hey, Roguezukin, welcome back. And there's a puzzle in this game, an actual chess puzzle that you gotta do. And I am not a chess player. And I looked this up. Apparently, that door over there will unlock when you defeat this puzzle, and it unlocks an inventory upgrade, makes this bigger. So you can imagine how difficult this is right now. And I'm not a chess player. Yeah, you gotta defeat the red piece. Yeah, I don't know. I am not a chess player at all. Chess is never my thing at all. And even if you can reload a save the start of this puzzle, good luck beating this. Yeah, no. I am not a chess player either, but just for that upgrade, which I wanna do, ugh, yeah. Yeah, this is annoying. I don't want to do this. I don't really like chess. I don't. I'm not a chess player at all, but just for this. Nope, I can't do that. I'll defeat they'll get me destroyed. Fun stuff. And just I wish I had help here because when it comes to these puzzles, they're all randomized. I don't know if you know that, but the even this is randomized, so online guides will not help you. You're just gonna have to brute force. And sometimes your piece can move, and sometimes it can't for some reason. It's a bit inconsistent. I just want this to be over. Apparently the AI in this is smart. And if I put that there, it'll defeat me, right? Yep. Lame. And you can't restart this, can you? You can't restart this. Yeah, no. Apparently, it redoes the entire thing, but no, I am not going through the whole game again. Nope. Yeah, the red is you got to defeat, but it's easier said than done here. It's easier said than done. Yep. At least it's not. At least we're doing something different this time around. Yep. That piece will not survive. Wait a minute. I don't think you can defeat that piece at all, can you? Oh. Oh, I could have done that earlier. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's override that save. Well, we only have one piece to defeat. One piece to defeat. But that doesn't make this any easier. I should have done it earlier. Whatever. Well, I didn't realize you can defeat that piece earlier. So, alright, here we go. Well, we're gonna create another save here. I didn't realize in this variation that I've been given I could have defeated that one puzzle, one piece earlier. But now we just got one piece to defeat. That's it. How hard is this gonna be? It apparently turns purple when you can defeat the piece. So, uh, can't, cannot move that there. Yep. Well, one piece. How difficult is this gonna be? Yeah, I just want this puzzle to be over. Yeah, you would think with defeating one puzzle would be one piece would be easy. No, and this is a non-chess player trying to do this puzzle. Yeah, at least I was able to. At least I had a save, so I can just start from here. Yep. Nope. I'm actually surprised I was able to defeat that one piece, but now we got this to take care of. So we can do a piece there. Just trying to get a freaking checkmate, and yeah. Yep. Just trying to get him into a trap, but good luck getting that. So close, but no. Just trying to get this thing into a trap. You're gonna take this piece out, I'll get you. Oh boy. I hope this. Yeah, I hope we're getting closer to the end of this puzzle. Because I can get you there if you're gonna do truth or do that. Really? I cannot defeat this piece at all? Wow. This is annoying. Can I jump over a piece or no? Nope. Man, how many freaking chess moves we gotta do just to kill one piece? Ugh. Hmm. I think we might have this chess piece finally cornered. But I really don't want to do a puzzle like this. I really don't. Okay. That can go there. Oh my god, can this be over soon? You got him trapped. It's just going back and forth on the same thing over and over and over. Yeah. Nope, I got you trapped, finally. See? Cross that, and you're done. Alrighty. This is good. Yeah, this is annoying. Can this thing go diagonally? You can. You can. And that didn't work. Nope. That door. Just that door. Uh, Finally. Oh boy. I'm not going through that again. Nope, I am not going through that again. Did you see that, Ruzukin? Finally. Oh my god. I don't want. If that's how a typical game of chess goes without saves, no, I'm not missing anything. Wow. At least I solved it. I mean, even if I reloaded saves, at least it got done. Oh my god. Drogzukin, do you want to time that? I don't know how long you want to go through the footage, but yeah. There we go. Our now our inventory is the biggest it can be in the game. Finally. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I am definitely not a chess player. Now the big question is, do the enemies respawn in the groves? I hope they don't. We did it. We freaking did it. I can't believe that I was able. I mean, just defeating that one piece was already a lot of trouble. But thank God I did it. Well, thank God. And I did it without cheating, even if I did save scum it, but whatever. Well, we did it. We freaking did it. Oh my god. And this upgrade gets my inventory to the biggest it can be in this game. Speaking of which, did I forget to pick up my weapon? Please tell me I got all my weapons. Oh yeah, the spark beam that I left earlier. Might as well go pick it up. Honestly, I'm actually surprised there were not that many enemies, unless they respawn. Yeah, unless the enemies respawn in this level, I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, that inventory upgrade was definitely worth getting. And how much inventory space do we have? Oh, actually, we do have enough. We do have enough. Okay, vaporize. Yeah, we actually do have quite a bit of inventory space. I can actually carry almost all my weapons. Nice. Well, that concludes Delta Grove. That concludes Delta Grove, finally. Yeah, this level is surprisingly not that big. It is not that big at all. And at least it feels like an actual grove. Well, Rozukin, I hope you watched that. I actually was able to solve it, but it did take quite a bit of time, though, unfortunately. So, Rozukin, I don't know if you're still watching, but the visuals for this grove is pretty good. Yeah, imagine being on a space station, and this is the closest thing to nature. Honestly, this is not too bad. I mean, obviously there are enemies here, but doesn't look too bad. At least it has nature. Where is the... Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of this scrap, though. We did it. I hope I don't have to do a chess puzzle ever again. And this tunnel actually is solid all the way through. It's not a loading screen. Pretty cool. It's not a loading screen. We actually are going through this tunnel. Yeah, we're gonna switch to our Scorpion to take care of these enemies. As far as I know, there are no I don't think any enemies have respawned. Wow. Well, that's it. We did it. The worst is over. And Roguezukin, if you're still watching, this boss battle, the first time you fight Edward Diego, you can defeat it in less than 10 seconds, even on the highest difficulty on combat. I'm not making that up. I did a bit of trial and error, and it was that easy. I wish it could run, but that uses energy, unfortunately. And we did get a V2 shield as well. I mean, this level is pretty close to the original game, but obviously there were changes made so that this place actually looks like a space station. Especially when you got modern game engines that can do it. Yeah, we gotta go through this maintenance shaft. In the original, this was just one long tunnel with not much detail. But at least this place looks like an actual station. So that's cool. I mean, I can definitely see this game being possible to speedrun if you glitch through the walls and stuff, but I'm just playing this game like it was originally meant to be played. Alright, let's get rid of this scrap. We got so much, 37 tri credits. There we go. There we go. We got all the tri credits we want. So yeah, that. So the first grove is finished. We're gonna have to We're gonna have to bring out our Scorpion because dealing with the mutants is it's a good thing we did bring out the grenade launcher. That grove had like one Gorilla Tiger mutant. Gorilla Tiger mutants are probably the most dangerous, but they're not that dangerous. It's just that they got so much health, and that's why they're problems. They just have so much health. Apparently it takes 2 grenades just to kill that thing, at least on the highest difficulty. If you put the combat on its highest difficulty, it takes 2 grenades to kill it. Honestly, don't even waste your ammo, because they do eat up bullets like crazy. It's too bad that, yeah, this place is definitely deliberately closed off so that nobody can get into engineering that easily. You have to go to Diego, but we made Diego... We got Diego to back off. Okay. Just like in the original game, you do use this teleporter shortcut just to get back near the elevator. Yeah, this yeah, we're running low on ammunition with the assault rifle. So we're gonna switch to the Scorpion gun now. Yeah, I'll try not to use this Magnum. It will be my backup. Actually, no, wait a minute. We do have quite a bit of magnetic pulse cartridges. So we can probably use that too. I just leave my weapons here near the elevator because there's really no point carrying them all with me. So yeah, we'll just drop our our magnum pistol there. We're gonna bring this with us. And then we're gonna bring in the mag pulse if we can. I don't think we need the laser rapier for the. I don't think we have to worry about melee combat. So let's just rotate that. Mag pulse rifle. There we go. Yeah, this assault rifle will be as our backup. And against this Scorpion, we're going to use standard rounds. It should be more than enough to take out most of the enemies. Yeah, we're on standard ammunition. That should be enough. Assault rifle. Actually, no. Let's just bring out the... This will be the... This... Delta Grove is... So Delta Grove was the first one we just took care of. And... Oh, no, we have to go this way. Yeah, so far I've been lucky that there have been no respawning enemies. So far. Okay. Somehow missed that earlier, but whatever. Just not a big deal. So, what is Alpha Grove like? Because... Yeah, we took care of Delta Grove, and we're going to do Alpha. The last normal grove. It's the last normal grove before we go to the infected grove. Oh, no staircase. We immediately go into the grove. Okay. How many plant mutants are waiting for us this time? We have a virus mutant over there. I wonder how many flying mutants are in this grove. Alright, what's in this interior? No one? Okay. We have the best target identifier already. We got another mag pulse. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting. The last normal grove before the infected grove. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm surprised there's no flying mutants yet. So far, I'm doing okay on ammo. And been very careful just to not use everything. Uh-oh, we already got 2 mutants already to take care of. Yep. Where are you? Again, the music just goes wonky when there's clearly no threat. Yep. That's another thing about this game that's kind of weak on the AI. Those things are awful. This mixed mag pulse is useless. Unless I use the gas grenade. How good is this gas grenade anyway? Okay, let's switch it to gas. Okay. That was not too bad. That was a beautiful takedown. One grenade is enough. Yeah, one grenade is enough to take care of one plant mutant. Cool. Yeah, this scorpion is still pretty good. There's our virus mutant. Change it to a frag. How quickly can we kill this virus mutant? That's so satisfying. Just one. One shot is all it takes. Yep, this is fun. I'm actually surprised we solved that puzzle in good time. Any more mutants here trying to ambush us? Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Let's switch to our spark beam. Let's just try to save some ammo here. You don't want to use all of your ammo. Now let's try to use the spark beam and see how much damage this will do. Cool, it actually does good damage. It actually does a good amount of damage. Nice. It actually does nicely. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, the plant mutants thankfully are easy to take care of. Oh, here we go. There we go. Just use the spark beam, and it's enough. Alright, the safety interlock is over there, but we're just gonna explore the rest of this level first. Actually, this is a good way to end things off for this game. It's just somehow missed ammo. Yep, I somehow missed ammo in this area. Okay, I'll just take care of that later. Let's just see what else is there to this place. Okay. A pulse rifle. Hold on a second. Let's drop this. Get a nice pulse rifle. Awesome. How much energy? I mean, is this Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Whoops. So, Knight, welcome back. I actually did manage to make progress in this game. Apparently, this System Shock remake does have a cheat menu as well. So that's cool. I could have come up with a schedule earlier, but I was actually I was actually sleeping. I was so tired. I just needed rest from all the work and stuff. And yeah, there's really not that many games that really interest me. Like I said before, but there is Lethal Company. Subliminal, I never heard of that one, but I don't know if I'll like it. Yeah, I've heard of Lethal Company if I actually got an update, but I was willing to try that tonight, but this System Shock game actually took me longer to complete. There was a chess puzzle night that I had to do. I have no clue how long it took me to do that without there's no guides for it because it's all randomized. So yeah, it was not easy. I have no clue if this Primata game is going to be good, but apparently it's Bubsy 4D is one of the indie games I'm looking forward to that's coming out eventually this year. I don't know if the Super Battle Golf is fun to play at all. I just because the game is positive reviews doesn't mean it's going to have lasting impact. I don't know. We also did good progress on Marvel Rivals. And yeah, this Jurassic World Evolution game, I was willing to cover that tonight, but I'm still stuck with the System Shock remake. But it looks like the only DLC worth getting is the Nostalgia DLC to return to the original Jurassic Park. Apparently, that's the only one that's decent. But yeah, this System Shock remake is pretty solid. Although I have to say the AI in this game is its weakest point, unfortunately. Yeah, the AI in this game is definitely not very strong, unfortunately. So let me just get rid of this. This game has got a bit of ammo here. Whoa, this is better than the Spark Beam. Yeah, this is better than the Spark Beam in every way. Actually, just out of curiosity, how much damage does this Spark Beam do compared to the Pulse Rifle? Wow. Yeah, this Spark Beam was lasted as long as it could, but yeah. Yeah, no worries, Knight. Thank you again. I'm glad you still see here. I wish there was more games we can do together that actually is fun to play, so... Okay. But yeah, this, it's great still you see here with us. I really am. So... Okay, let's do this. I'm back for the Spark Beam later. This is gonna replace the Spark Beam very easily. Let's put that into the lowest charge. Okay, let's save the game again. Wow. Just 3 shots. 3 shots. Three shots it took. Nice. Haven't come across the Gorilla Tiger mutant just yet. Alright, we're almost cleared with this level. And we gotta do some backtracking off screen later. Oh yeah, there's that gorilla tiger mutant that I despise. I really do despise that. We'll deal with this first. By the way, that gorilla tiger mutant does so... There we go. Okay. At least there isn't so many of these gorilla tiger mutants because they are really tanky. They really are tanky. Nice. Yeah, we had some magpulse to kill, so that worked. Not a weapon I would use on the gorilla tiger mutant, but rather not waste my ammo. Okay, how many mutants are hiding in this area? How many of you are hiding here? Please tell me there's a charging station in this area somewhere. Okay.
Beginning instrument sterilization. No current patients. Your healthcare is there.
Okay. Okay, let's see how much ammo there is. Empty, drop. Not much energy, but that'll do. Save it. Okay. Oh, they're just the lights. Okay. Well, this was a dead end. Well, I just pulled that lever. Hopefully, it actually did something. Okay. Okay. If it wasn't for this sensor on, I would miss all this loot. Alright. I believe we're almost done with this level. And the next time around with this game will be the Beta Grove, where all the infected mutants are. Is there like ammo up there? Can you actually climb up there? Or is there ammo down here somewhere that we're missing? No. Oh, you have to climb up there. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would miss it. Well, that means we gotta backtrack. We actually did have to come all the way out here. Wait, is there loot still in this body? Oh. No, no big deal. Yeah, we did have to come all this way, because apparently there is a lever you have to pull. At least this level doesn't have respawning enemies. And we'll come back later for that spark sidearm, just in case we'll need it later. Yeah, that's the only downside with that new rifle is the ammo that is the energy that it requires to use it, which is always a downside. Actually, wait a minute. We're almost done with this level. We just have to go this way, and we make it. Yeah, that door would not open unless we pull the lever down. Okay. Is there anybody here? Oh, here we go. Got... let's use a frag grenade. We can spare one frag grenade.
Sector secure.
Oh. That works. That works. There's no charging station in this grove. Darn.
Safety interlocks disabled.
And I believe that concludes this level. Is the level security all the way at 0? Did I get rid of all the cameras in this level? Pretty sure I took out all the cameras, because I don't see anything anymore. Yeah, I think I took them all out. Yeah, there's no doors either that I missed, as far as I know. Okay. Is there any way to tell how much security there is in this level? CPU nodes, security. I think the security is down. Whatever. Okay. Not missing any cameras. Alright, we're done. No respawning enemies in these groves. Thank God. It's a grove tram. So far, no respawning enemies, and I'm glad. Because you will run out of resources really quickly, unless you use cheats. Yep, unless you use cheats, you will run out of resources very quickly, if you're not careful. And even if you use the recharging stations, they're not always available in arm's reach. Yeah, we're gonna drop this pulse rifle near the entrance, and we're gonna get the spark beam. Gonna get that done. This is the only friendly thing in the game. This scrub bot. The only friendly thing in the game. Okay, just get the gun back at the grove. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the Beta Grove is going to be like with the infection there, and I don't think we can be there as long either because of our armor. So who knows? At least there are no respawning enemies when it comes to these groves. When it comes to vanilla, it really kind of dictates how difficult you want this game to be, I guess. I don't know. Wrong room. Pretty linear level, which is nice. Wonder what Beta Grove is like with all the experiments there. I wish I could run. I mean, I can run, but you'd be surprised how quickly we run out of energy. There you go. We're done. And we just... That's it. We're done with this game for now. Beta Grove is going to be the next big thing to deal with. After we do the beta growth, we basically go to maintenance to the next piece of the game. There has been no respawning enemies when it comes to executive bots, as far as I know. Did they actually stop spawning finally, or did they spawn far away where we don't usually explore the level anymore? Who knows? But we gotta go back this way just to recharge. Interestingly enough, this is the way to the Beta Grove. Let's try not to use any energy. Yeah, when it comes to this final grove that we gotta deal with, I'm kind of curious what it looks like, but I'm gonna switch to a different game here with the limited time that I have left. Okay. Yeah, let's drop our spark beam here. So, how much ammo do we have? Looks like we'll stick with the Scorpion. And we'll keep the grenade launcher because we don't know how many gorilla tigers we gotta deal with. Shotgun. I think we might need the shotgun. We might need the shotgun, I think. Yeah, this mag pulse rifle is not that useful against the mutants. So let's just drop that thing there and bring the Magnum. It does cause much more damage, so we'll just leave these weapons here for now. There we go. Yeah, the game is pretty generous with its weapons. Imagine if I had unlimited ammo. Okay. Alright, before I turn this game off, let's see what the Beta Grove looks like, at least from the entrance, just to see what it looks like. Okay. Save the game. Cool. We don't have much time. It looks kind of different. Wow. Look how quickly you run out of energy and health. You gotta use health quite a bit. Yeah, look at that. We don't even last very long. Can't take our time exploring this place. No. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for the next time around. But anyway, we got that done. Um, so when it comes to other games, I remember playing Lethal Company quite a bit when it first came out, but unfortunately, it did die. The interest for it kind of got me disinterested the more time went on. I mean, I can imagine the mods will keep that game going even after all this time, but at least it has an audience. You know, people just have fun in that game. So the Lethal Company game, I have no clue how much different it is this time around, and at least there were fixes to that game, and I don't know if it's gonna change my opinion or experience in that game, but we will see. But yeah, that beta group, I can't believe it didn't take me very long to just yeah, you cannot be in that level for too long. But then again, just like all the other groves, once you know the layout, it's actually not that big. You just have to I don't know if there is even a charging station at all in that level. But if there is a charging station, that'd be very nice. Actually, no, let me just quickly look it up. Let me just look this up. Oh, the beta grove does have a charging station, so we can keep our shield up, but you don't want to run too much, or you don't want to run out of midi patches. I don't know if I have no clue if the enemies respawn in Beta Grove, but I'll find out quickly, either off screen or on screen for you guys. When it comes to Arc Raiders, this game is either I'm in the mood for it or you're just not in the mood for it. It's not something I want to do all the time, and eventually, the interest for it will eventually wane down. And for that Jurassic World Evolution game, I think I'll try to make some progress on that, but I don't think I can do it on screen right now. I'm just running out of steam right now. And I did sleep earlier, but at least I got the System Shock remake. Did make progress on that at least. I'll do one game of Marvel Rivals, not competitive, with the White Fox, and just see if we can have some fun with that. Me and Remedy were very fortunate to have made progress to reach GM3 early. And I have no clue if we were going to be fortunate enough to reach Celestial in this game, but we will see if we can do it. Still, being able to reach GM in short period of time, that's nice. Honestly, I'm not really worried about the rank I get in this game because it's all about having fun at the end of the day. I mean, it's just like any PvP game. Even if the game is quote unquote balanced, it really comes down to your teammates. Unless you got Rainbow Six Siege, where one good player can make a huge difference in the entire game. I have no plans to go back to Rainbow Six Siege. If anything, I'd rather play Unreal Tournament if that thing is patched. Well, it looks like Mabedem finally made it back to Diamond. But good luck getting the games that you hope for. I'll do one quick match.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Agent F1. I'm going in.
Three healers.
My senses are sharp, and my claws are ready.
Seconds before you attack.
All
Get
right.
ready.
I think I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is
We
I'll
thought you
explore
were
the
gone
beta
after the
group thing
vampires
off
caught us by the
screen, and then I'll
Queensboro
probably
Bridge.
quickly show it up
Oh, me too.
on screen next
You'll
time
never
around.
guess who showed up to save the day. Morbius.
No way.
Things got weirder from there. I'll tell you about it sometime.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. I've faced greater challenges in danger. Run, Fox, run!
Much better.
I was fine, but thank you.
I'm hit. Cover me. Cold.
Come back.
Spirit, revive us. Back in the hunt.
Yeah,
You
got
next
no anti-diver. No, this is not enough. This is not enough.
Hey, chat! Someone clip this!
This is not enough.
Just say it. There's nothing I can't fix.
Open mic.
I'm magic, and this is my soul sword.
Relay deployed.
suppose
it
that
ain't
helped.
cheap. I'll patch you up.
That's what I need.
Okay.
That fucking hurt. Oh,
Come, my minion. So cold.
you ready?
Nope, our teammates are not helping each other.
The team up nobody asked for!
What are these two players doing? They're all over the freaking place. They're not helping.
You ain't got rid of me yet.
Yep. They think, oh, they are benching just fine. Nope.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
Yeah, the divers are not helping.
You're ready for action.
Thanks.
I feel like myself again. You cannot hurt me.
I suppose that helped.
You're welcome.
Some uninvited guests.
Hey, chat! Someone clip this!
Behold, Dark Child!
Yeah, it's
I'll patch you up.
Help. So cold.
Get in here, y'all.
yeah, this is not going well.
You're ready for action.
Our team is not doing kills. This is awful.
I feel like myself again.
Oh, you went down pretty hard.
See? I'm fucking helpful. You're welcome.
I was fine, but thank you.
I was in trouble.
I doubt any hell will be able to hold you for
You're
long,
welcome.
Ilyana.
Some uninvited guests.
Get in there! Look at all the widow ways! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
This is real firepower! Someone scratch my back.
Oh yeah, our teammates are awful. They are not effective.
This is a nice spot. You're welcome.
Please, we're hurt.
Yeah, these teammates are
That's a dad
not
joke, thanks.
being helpful. All over the place, too.
Hey, Chad! Someone by the eye of Agamotto!
I'll patch you up.
Only 60 seconds left.
Yeah, this is not very effective at all.
I feel like
Are we actually gonna make it to the checkpoint?
Still, I'm trying to help.
Ah, here they are now.
Two divers are
Ready
not
for action.
doing good.
I got you. They got behind you.
Yeah, this is pretty
Hold still,
poor.
I'm trying to help.
Your battle.
You belong to
I'll
me.
patch you up.
Down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is awful.
Where's the light?
These are some awful quick play randoms that we got. Yeah, this is awful. This is not even close. Can't even practice when you get
Ready
this.
for action.
Yeah, this is awful.
I got you.
Those
The
two
final 10
divers
seconds.
did nothing. Yeah, this is an awful
was
quick
fine,
play, by the way. Not even
You
close.
get away with it! You get away with it! You get away!
Yeah,
Right in the
no.
neighborhood.
Yeah, that was boring.
Well, you can't.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the results. That was pathetic. Yep. With that one hero you try to practice for, and you get awful teammates like that, and you don't even get close to the checkpoint. No. That's enough of that game. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, that Lethal Company game. You know, might as well just try to see, I don't know, that Lethal Company game. I remember playing that game a long time ago at its peak. And, I mean, you can do there's really not much progression in that game. It's all about how much money you get, but you can easily mod that, so... Is there much difference in this game? Let's see. I mean, I sort of remember how to play this game, but let's see.
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract.
I'll try one map.
Make yourself
I'm not worried about
to
surviving.
complete the onboarding process.
We'll
you will
see
want
if we
to
can
check
survive.
The instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset.
The game is, this game seems to be more stable. I can run this game at, it looks like the frame rate is around 100. There is more foliage this time around. This is without mods, by the way. I have no clue how many more creatures there are in this game, but at least it looks more lively. The FPS seems to fluctuate between 80 to 100. There's music playing this game now. Oh, there's a new animation. Oh, you actually have a new animation for that. Okay. Oh. It's the mine shaft level. Oh, okay. These these random generated levels, I am not a big fan of. I mean, it does try to make it more interesting, kind of like Deep Rock Galactic, but I don't know. Oh, and it's a dead end. Yep. I don't know. Once you get used to this game, regardless of which enemies or creatures are gonna spawn, I don't know. This game is kind of meh. I don't know. Is there anything else that we can do? I only have so much time left. Something else. You know, let's try this Jurassic World Evolution game. Why not? I'm mostly putting my time to focus on the first game because apparently it is the most decent game on all of all three. Apparently, the second and third do try to add more things to it, but apparently it's not as good. It's not as well executed overall. So the first game, even if it only has like what 44 dinosaurs without the DLC, I think it plays fine. I guess. Oh, and by the way, Remedy, if you're still there when listening to me, that I had a chess puzzle. I had a chess puzzle in in System Shock Remake that I had to go through. Why is this game not launching? Wow, just close it. I don't know. Is Jurassic World Evolution actually gonna launch? Let's try again. Please tell me the game's going to launch. Oh, lovely. You get a white screen. Oh, boy. Does it really take that long to launch? I don't remember it taking that long before. Let me try verifying the files. Okay, try that. Sometimes you do have to verify the files in case the game sometimes doesn't launch. Hope that fixes the problem. All right, let's try that again. There's that white screen again. It looks like the game was launching since I do the NVIDIA GeForce logo up here in the top right corner. but it feels like an eternity when you're at this when you're on this screen. There we go. I don't know. It feels like it takes longer to launch now, or maybe I'm just mistaken. But I guess this first game in the series is probably the more decent one of the bunch. What's interesting is that there are dinosaurs already here right off the bat. So we can try to build an enclosure right around them. Let's try to build... all of them are herbivores. So this will be perfect for us. Okay. Okay, let's give this a try. Get another save going. This will be number 13. Okay.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
Alright, I think we got a decent start here. Oh, crap. I built it the wrong way. Whoops. There we go. This time, we got it. This is the last island, by the way, in the campaign. That's not the DLCs, so we're getting pretty close. Okay, just do this. Just finish one more fence. And that's it. I have no clue how big the population can be. This will be our first enclosure. I don't know if we can... I have no clue why the game is alerting us of a dinosaur fighting all the way over there. Yeah, that's another oversight, maybe. I don't know. But unfortunately, I am running out of steam here. I was hoping to cover a few more games tonight, but at least the System Shock remake I did make some progress on. I'm actually happy about that. I mean, I did save you the exploration bit because honestly, you're not really missing much. Not really. You're not really missing much. If there's a boss fight or something significant, I will definitely cover it on screen. But other than that, there's really not much to say. But anyway, I think tomorrow we're going to be doing more Rebels, and hopefully we can make some progress there. Hopefully on screen now I can cover Final Fantasy XIV and some other games for once. But today I was just really tired. But I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully can get that System Shock remake done, along with Jurassic World too. So, see you guys.